too. That's cool. So hello one, hello all. Welcome to my VEDA for August the 2nd, 2019. I'm Ben, and I'm hanging out with fellow Tonehair alumni, Phil Mosley of Phil Mosley Music.
Hello, everyone. Who have we got here? Let's.
Good to have you on, and not just on Aaron's phone.
Yeah, I was going to say an awkward drunken conversation, but I think there was 2 out of 3 members that were drunk in the conversation.
I admit nothing. Hey, we've got Marsman in the chat. We've got Lawrence Petross Design in the chat. We have Layla's Guitar Daddy in the chat. Nice.
Welcome, everyone.
And I have dual chats going. So, for instance, I should be able to... I saw something here. What does it say? If I click on that... Oh, look at that! We can put Lawrence Petross's comment up on the screen. That's cool.
So that's from inside the chat that you've got on StreamYard, and I can't.
Yeah, on the StreamYard's screen. Hello, Stephen Douglas.
I've got private chat.
Harem, Jimmy Biter. Now, the interesting thing is it's showing the messages in a different order within Streamlabs, as opposed to, let's see here.
Well, I just sent a little message on the chat inside Streamlabs.
Okay, yeah, I see that. So yeah, on the very right, I have the main chat though. Banners, brand, private chat. Hey, Laz, good to see you. And it tells me, because I'm sitting on private chat right now, that there's 2 comments waiting for me to see in the main chat.
Oh, right, that's cool.
Oh, very cool. I dig this. Lars Guitars, hello. Jimmy T. Very nice. Let's see here. So if we go here and boom, there's Jimmy T's message.
Jimmy T. Cool. Hello, Jimmy T. Lawrence Petross, Lars Guitar. Music Therapy, Lars.
Hero Antibody Sofas. Okay. I don't know why. I clicked on that one and it came up. So what happens if I click it again? Okay, it takes it away. So yes, folks, this is a test. So I can continue doing Hangouts and stuff like that. Let me know what the clarity is like.
It looks great from here. I've got the video loaded up and muted over here. It looks good.
Okay, I can do.
Yeah, it's nice how you can highlight the comments on the actual screen. That's awesome. That.
Yeah, like let's do another one. Just for...
Oh dear Lord, Quentin James is in the chat.
There we go. Now, is the banner coming up on your screen as well under us?
Yeah.
Cool. Which is a great way, again, for posing questions.
What happened in... Sorry, I basically say exactly the same what happens in YouTube, but I've got the live counter as well. That's the only difference.
Jimmy thinks it's clearer. Excellent. Good to hear. Quentin James says he's not getting video or audio. Swear. Well, you need to turn your computer on, but he sees the banner. Okay, so pretty clear video. Okay, well, part of it, yes, folks, if you didn't tune in yesterday or see yesterday's VEDA, I got a new computer. I'm still limited by my bandwidth, but we're figuring out a workaround, and it seems so far so good. So I'm digging it. Hey, Brad Miller. So the other question is, can you play guitar on this?
I think they tried that out with Guitar Hack. With Mitch and Dale, Guitar Hack were on, and it just I think it just cut him off.
Yeah, it just compresses probably down to nothing.
Then he went straight into his interface, just direct from his guitar through the pedal board, no amp, and it worked a little bit better than if you turn the volume down. But still, when you ring a chord out, the decay would cut off.
Okay.
Pretty soon. It didn't let it sustain long. So it looks like
Brian says, hi, folks, on the road traveling to New Brunswick. Oh, excuse me. Just stopping in to say hi.
Safe travels, Brian.
Yes. Layla likes this layout and format, so do I. Brandy Crooks, hello. Hey, Ben and other guitar junkies. Yeah. Yeah. David Ennis, good to see you, sir. Mr. Karma himself.
Yeah, this looks awesome. I like the way you can change the layouts on it as well.
Yes. Yeah, this is very cool. So we can go, let's see, would this be more portrait mode with the two of us?
Oh, zooms in a bit. Let's make it a bit more central.
Lawrence asks, how many guests can you have at a time? It appears you can do 6 total. Hey, Gussie. Good to see you.
Who else?
Yes. So the one thing I don't... Oh, there it is. Okay. So right above, we have a timer, and it does tell us how many people are watching, which looks similar. Actually, the overlays look very similar to the mobile app. The only difference is it doesn't say how many thumbs ups there are. So I'm going to assume there's 3 thumbs ups.
I can see 6 on the YouTube.
Nice. Nice.
15 watching, 6 thumbs up. Awesome.
3 top, 3 bottom. Yep, sounds like a party I was at once. Gotta channel a little Henning Pauly. Except I won't call Quentin grumpy.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. Have you spent any time with Quentin?
Recently, it's been quite the opposite from grumpy.
Yeah, well, he got a new batch of pills. That helps. Hey, Gary Tholander. Yes, and we figured out already. We can present on this as well, which is really cool. I'm just kind of looking at everything here. Mute, stop cam, settings, share screen, invite others. Very cool.
What's pretty good about having these layouts is also you can have people talking a little bit quicker without you know, having a screen change and stuff, or if somebody's showing something, you can you know, you could make like my window, or I don't know actually, could you make my window bigger and yours smaller, or is it just the host?
Well, so yeah, so if I click on you, it just automatically presents you. So that's cool.
But you could make yours bigger and then mine, you know, just on the side a bit smaller.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, so if you were showing something, you could still see everybody's. You have to turn and look from that direction there.
Yeah, and I like that too, because I have a tendency, especially on the longer Hangouts, it'd be like hour 3, you're going to show a guitar, so I present you, then I leave you presented for half an hour. Hey, Todd Flowers, cousin Todd. And there's Terry monitoring for us. Excellent. So he says, holy crap, that's clear. So definitely clearer than yesterday, Terry?
Yeah, it looks really clear from my end here. Lawrence got a good point there. So it doesn't false trigger switch on background noise, which you get on Google Hangouts, don't you? With you know, you'd hear somebody, you know, knock something in the background, it would switch.
The one thing that freaks me out with Hangouts is the amount of times, and I don't know, you know, if it is subtle noise that it picks up, but I swear on occasion, you know, like it'll be like I'll show off a guitar and then it'll quickly switch to you, and it's almost like a reaction shot. And you can just nodding or something, and then it goes right back. And
yeah, I've noticed that.
How does it know that? You know, like some kind of facial recognition, it notices the, you know, the vertical movement and nodding. It's like, oh, reaction shot.
Maybe it is triggered by movement a little bit as well. I think so. Yeah, I've noticed that. It's strange.
When I first started watching Hangouts, I swore there was somebody directing it, actually doing the manual camera switching. I figured it had to be, and then I also thought at that time all moderators actually worked for YouTube. I didn't know that it was just.
It'd be nice if you got a commission for it, wouldn't it?
Well, you know, well, that's what I thought, because one of it was I saw Terry modding every channel I watched, so I thought Terry worked for YouTube.
Yeah, maybe he's
and you know, well, you know, it's like, well, you do the guitar community because you're into that, so you'll know what to filter and not. Hey, there's Mr. Beane himself.
Johnny Beane.
Says, hey, dudes. Good to see you, Johnny.
Beane. Henning said that Quentin James is a good guitar player, but a little grumpy. Okay.
Yeah, he's all right. There's absolutely no pixelation in this versus the Hangouts. Awesome, Terry. This could actually, because I always think that's one of my drawbacks is the Sunday shows where I have, you know, all these guests come on and I'm blurry as hell most of the time. But I will thank the community for the fact that when somebody new comes in, they'll be like, "Oh, this looks like crap," and somebody will generally say, "Well, we're here to listen to Ben, not see him." Arthur Moorhead. Hello. Welcome, Arthur. Looking great, fellows, but there's some noise in the background that needs filtering compression, maybe. Well, let's try something here. See if the
it could be noise. It could be noise on my end, actually, because my computer's quite loud.
There, and I had a fan running, so let me know, Arthur, if this is better. Adam Simpson. Hello. Welcome as well. Arthur and Adam, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We're on the road to 2,000. I want to hit 2,000 subscribers by Winter NAMM, which is a lofty goal.
I don't know. I think you can do that.
Try showing off a guitar. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing the noise. It is your computer, just ever so slightly.
Okay. Let me. I can just turn my microphone down a touch.
All right. So let's see. Let's say in theory, I'm showing off this guitar. So I'm going to present myself or solo layout, and then we can go, oh, there it is. Not too shabby. All these simulated runs. And then if I click on that again, boom. And I kind of like how it zooms in and out. It's a transition thing.
Yeah, it's smooth, isn't it?
Yeah. Gussie, any new pedals? No, I haven't bought anything since I got back from Nashville, other than a computer. So I guess in theory, I got a whole virtual pedal board and everything now because I could just install something.
Have you ever tried using software for playing your guitar through?
Years ago, I had Amplitude installed, and yeah. Let's see. Brad Miller says picture's really clear. Cool. Nick Thompson. Hey, Nick. Good to see you, sir. And I saw Arthur says, no, that's not it. I've been subscribed for some time now. Awesome. Well, welcome to a live stream. Quentin says, wow, this StreamYard works great. Excellent.
Yeah, I believe it's still in beta as well, so it should get even better.
Mm-hmm. Brad Miller's asking Lawrence how the fuzz is coming along. Excellent. Okay, so Terry said, did pixel load and skip some, but definitely still clearer than Hangouts. Hey, that's fine with me. Anything, I'm one of those people. One more drop of water in the glass, it's just that much more full.
Yeah, if it's just the odd frame or the odd, little bit of pixelation, that's fine. But when it's 90% of the time crystal clear, you can't really complain about that.
Right. David's asking Johnny, how did the Wolfgang play last night? And he says, great. Excellent. Interesting. Mr. Cote says, I think they may have a paid version of this program also. I did see something about that because they do a referral program as well. Similar to, I guess, Streamlabs, same deal. Whether it's a paid link or what have you. And while I think of it, anybody out there, please enter the contest for the mag slide. You do not have to play slide in the video, but just put up a 1-minute video on YouTube and email me a link to the video and just state in the video why you want the slide. So we have one entrant so far. So he probably doesn't want anybody else to enter, but we do have an entrant, thankfully. So I will be able to give it away. And those slides retail for $40 US, folks. And if you don't win and still want one, just go to magslide.com, use the coupon code Canucks, and save $5.
I'm terrible at slide. I can't do slide. I've got a couple of slides, but every time I'm like, yeah, I'm going to learn some slide. I'll commit myself. I'll commit some time to this. It just doesn't happen. So
I hear you on that.
Listen blues licks instead.
What's the deadline for the contest? Contestants have to submit by midnight, August 25th, Eastern. So that's the last Sunday, and I'm going to announce the winner on the next night on the Canucks with Guitar show. Let's see. And Lawrence says, the Phoenix is exceeding my expectations thus far. It's very versatile with lots of control over the tone, fuzz, and sustain. Works great as a level booster, too. Great. Now there's another pedal I need.
The I saw the Instagram photos of the faceplate that you've got for that, Lawrence. That's awesome. That.
Mm-hmm.
I love anything with Phoenix stuff on there. So that's cool.
Brad Miller says he can only sit down to play slide, and by play I mean butcher. That's okay.
I wasn't expecting blue knob sight on the Phoenix. That was a cool surprise. That looks awesome. I was expecting like yellow or red or something.
Right. Lawrence sent a photo to me with the blue knobs. He said, "What do you think?" And I'm like, "It works. It really stood out." I was like, "Yeah, go for that, man." All right. Terry says, "Only thing I see otherwise is you're a little darker. Looks like you could use more brightness. Probably can tweak that in the app setting, webcam. Yeah, audio and video, very good. Awesome. Yeah, I did notice it does look a touch darker. That's okay because I'm in a very bright room. Usually I'm lit up like Vegas."
Yeah, I think lighting looks fine.
Yeah.
Looks better than mine where everything's just really dark in the background and just washed out at the front.
Right. Mike Rody asks, "I'm thinking about adding a compressor to my board. Any advantages or disadvantages?" Yes. The advantage, which can also be the disadvantage, is it's going to take away your playing dynamics, how hard you attack the strings. Which can be a good thing, because if you're inconsistent and say you're strumming, it'll tighten it up and make it more consistent. But if you are a very dynamic player, you can run into issues there. And hey, Driddle, good to see you. Todd Flowers plays a lot of slide, and I still butcher it. Todd needs to get into the contest then. Plays a lot of slide. These are amazing slides, Todd.
They do look really nice.
Yeah, and really light, very slinky, slick feeling. Absolute mayhem. Friend of ours in the chat, he was over here the other night delivering the computer. I showed it to him, and he was like, "Wow, this is really cool. I don't know anything about slides." So I grabbed some standard ones and showed him, and he was really impressed.
Yeah, standard slide, like a metal one's just basically a piece of rolled pipe that's been cut in half. That's been cut into slide-sized pieces.
Gary says, "If you turn your hat backwards as usual, your face won't be as dark." This is true. There we go. That's how you adjust lighting. Let's see. Arthur asks, "Are you running OBS with StreamYard?" No, I'm just we're broadcasting directly to YouTube from StreamYards.
That's working really well.
How easily does the mag slide surface scratch? Haven't seen any scratches yet. No, I've used newer strings and older strings. Problem fixed. Good to know. Awesome. So do you have any teasers on stuff you're working on you want to share with the crowd here?
Well, I'm always working on a new backing track, although I skipped one this week. I just got carried away doing a cover song instead, and then didn't have enough time for my upload day. So I thought I'd leave it a couple of days, but then it got to halfway through the week, and I thought I'd just take the week off the backing tracks.
Sure.
So, some more backing tracks coming up. I've got some merchandise that I've been working on, t-shirts and things. So yeah, I've ordered some some stuff for myself so I can wear it, and then I'll launch my shop properly so people can check out some cool merchandise and stuff.
Right on. Hey, Mickey Studemeyer, good to see you. There's Casper. All looking and sounding good, Ben, he says. Awesome.
Yeah, and then I'd like to start doing some, because we're getting into the sort of event season in the UK, if there is such a thing. There's like a couple of small events. So in the next couple of months, I'll be doing there's a guitar show across the way in Leeds, and then some more guitar showy type stuff that I'll be doing. Hoping to bump into some people that I've been speaking to at companies and building relationships there, so I can go and visit some British-based companies and stuff, and take my camera there for videos for the channel, which would be pretty cool.
Nice.
That might be a little bit more long-term though, so the backing track's just weekly for now, and then.
Terry, we can have up to 6 people on here, And there's Will Varela. He says, I guess this thing works. Hello, Ben Who, and hello, Count Mosley Who. And Brad Miller's asking where you are in the UK.
I'm in the northwest of the UK, so right near Manchester and Liverpool, sort of near the Welsh, North Wales border.
Nice. Is that an old PV I see, he asks. Arthur asks.
It's not an old PV, Arthur. It's I only had it about 13, 14 months. Yeah, it's a PV Classic mini head, 20 watt. So it's based on like just an old Tweedy type, Fender Tweed type amp. But the drive panel is a little bit more gainier. You can get more of a boxy kind of drive tone out of it. But I just use the clean channel and got a pedal board for any drive tones.
Sure. Let's see. Van Elsing says, hello all. Just checking on the count. Nice. Randy Crooks asked, do you have any experience with Hamer guitars? I've played a couple. I've never owned one, but I have played a couple. How about yourself?
Hamer, sorry, was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've not ever played any Hamer. So I was just reading a comment from Casper, so I only half clocked what was going on there. I just saw that Casper's in the UK as well.
Right.
Yeah, no, Hamer is something that I've not seen anything of really over here. It doesn't seem to be a huge brand over here.
Right. I'd imagine, yeah, if they weren't sold through a major retailer over there, it'd just be guys that pick them up over in North America while on tour and then selling.
Yeah, we had there's very similar brands that we had that did the same approach to the guitars.
Hey, Pixel Monkey. That's not too bad. We got 30 people watching, and Casper's near Sheffield.
Sheffield. Cool, man.
Very nice.
It's always nice to see a fellow Brit in our community, because it's mainly people in the US and Canada. So
right. I've been surprised since day one having a UK following. It especially like, it's one thing when we're live this time of day, but it's like, that's how I knew some of the late night Sunday hangouts were getting late, is when the UK folks start jumping in because it's Monday morning and they're watching the stream with their morning coffee or something. I'm like, I think it's time for bed. If the UK is getting up for work, I should probably go to bed. Okay.
We're all in a 24-hour world these days. Anyway, people have
so true.
People have so many different schedules. So I'm one of them.
Another Brit right there. There's Mozzie. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Mozzie.
Brad Miller says, I'm supposed to be working. This can be distracting.
Oh, yeah. YouTube can be really distracting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. When I was running a vape shop, I used to watch like 3 hours a day of live streams, because you could go half an hour between customers. So I was just like, all right, just have a live stream playing. And if I got a customer, I just kept the live stream playing. Everyone's saying howdy to each other. Awesome. So
there's actually quite a few folks around the UK. Yeah, there's a few. But when you're looking at an international community, there's always going to be more from a country with more people in.
Right.
And especially in a guitar community, America's much more, America, and I assume Canada as well, is much more guitar. It's in their culture a little bit more than it is for us. So, like, not every house has a guitar knocking around it in the UK, whereas I wouldn't say that every house in America would do, but I would think many more so would just have one as part of the furniture, because it's
right.
They're more accessible for a lesser price. After 1 or 2 a.m., I bet you don't see too many Brits online. Well, you see me.
Yep. That's what I always say. I see him like it's the man who never sleeps.
Apart from Phil knows the music, of course, he's added there.
All right, I just sent it, Terry. Laz says, I'm trying to squeeze as much viewing and or listening to you guys in chats and whatnot while I'm working. Like right now, I'm watering the plants around the apartment I manage. Nice. It's all about multitasking.
Terry's got a good point. He says the UK has a lot more Guitar Heroes. It did.
There was a wonderful 10-year period there where I swear British musicians could do no wrong by reinventing American blues.
You should see our charts, Terry, or the live shows in the in the arenas and the concert halls and stuff. There's not guitars. There's a few, you get a few festivals where you'll get that kind of music together, but it's not what it was once, which is sad. But it all comes around in in swings and roundabouts. We'll go through this this phase that's a little bit more synthesized, which was in the 80s, and then we'll go back into more guitar, drums and stuff.
Right.
Tastes just change, that's all. We've just got to pursue through it.
You guys have the great festival season in the summertime, especially if you want to go over into Europe itself, right?
Yeah, there's some good ones in Germany. So you can hit, if you can time it right, you could hit the ones in the UK, the ones in Germany.
Yeah. Let's see. Lawrence says, same here, though. No guitars. It's primarily dance music and DJs. Yeah. Yeah.
90s onwards has been a very different music from guitar-based, yeah. And then we had in the early 2000s, there was an American sort of invasion of their alternative rock, new metal kind of thing. That got really big.
Right.
And then when that scene sort of died down a bit, it's not really had much guitar music. You get the odd artists that come through that are good, but there's not really that much of a mainstream movement at all these days.
Right. Randy Crooks says, I'm looking to get an Orange Rock Verb. Thoughts? Good amp. I'm not a fan myself, but I'm not an Orange guy. Oranges are great amps, especially if you want to sound like you're playing through an Orange, because that's what I found. Orange has that unique sound like a lot of amps. It doesn't work for me personally, but I know a lot of guys that use them, and they work great for them. And hello to JJ Collins. I'm wondering, is Terry jumping in, or is he having a problem jumping in? He saw the message. Is Terry still watching? Are you jumping in?
He was there a moment ago. I think I would assume he's still here.
Yeah.
You sent him a link, have you?
I did.
Cool.
Yeah, it's kind of neat when you click on invite. It'll even automatically open up your Gmail with a message. Like the message I sent you was basically a form letter. I just clicked Gmail and it's like, here it is. Just enter the address you want to send it to.
Yeah, I thought you wouldn't have gone to the trouble to type that out.
Yeah. Will's asking, is Gussie who here? And Gussie said as well, yeah, Orange has its own thing. Very true. Very cool. Yeah, I'm really digging.
Yeah, they're cool lamp Orange. They've just never really appealed to me much.
Let's see. I thought it was earlier. The new wave of British heavy metal was for me one of the biggest influences for me. I can't discount a lot of us US heroes either. Yeah. And it was the new wave of British heavy metal that spawned bands like Metallica. Yeah, a lot of good bands came out of that. Although it's weird because it's like you get everything from Motorhead to Def Leppard, time frame wise, and it's like I don't really consider Def Leppard the part of that new wave of British heavy metal.
No, they had. I think it's because of their guitar sound at the time was, before all the pedals came in and you had all these high gain amps and stuff. What they were doing was what the other heavy metal bands, what the other heavier bands were doing to get their guitar sound. So
right,
they're sort of more so, I would say, pioneers of driven guitar sound, heavy guitar sounds, rather than a heavy metal band.
Right.
Yeah, but no, I agree with you on that. They are classed quite a lot. They're thrown in with that genre, aren't they? And
Exactly.
yeah, different style.
That's right, JJ. Yeah, the first two Def Leppard albums were considered it. That's true. Then they got Very Slick by Pyromania.
Dale Palmer, welcome.
High and Dry is one of my all-time favorite guitar tone albums, Lawrence says. Hey, there's Jasko, just returned from the Vi Academy. How was it, buddy?
I saw Levy's had put an Instagram shot up of some guitar straps that they were, I assume, giving out to everybody because they said they sponsored the event.
Right. Yeah, I saw some of that.
That's don't really see much else. It's not really.
Dave Nesdahl made it over there because there's photos of him and Desiree with Andy Timmons.
Oh, is that? I missed that.
Which I can understand that too, because I would imagine, like Dave said, he had talked to a friend. I assume that friend being Larry Mitchell, to get him in. Says it was intense, best experience I've ever had. Jamming with Vi is amazing. I can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing and intimidating, but as long as you just let it go, you're like, okay, Vi's Vi, I'm me.
Yeah,
you'll have fun with it.
Yeah, that's it. Have fun. Don't compare yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that was like, going back to that Meg slide. I walk around the corner and there's RJ Ronquillo going, Ben, you got to try this slide. You want me to put the slide in front of you? You're the guy that does slide lessons, and I'm like, yeah, why not? I got enough beer in me. I don't care.
Let me take the slide and the guitar into this little broom cupboard over here, and I'll try it there.
Yeah, exactly. Is there a soundproof booth I can use? Let's see. Jasko says he gave his 68 drive to Andy Timmons. To try or to keep? Either way.
Soon to be LPD design artist. LPD artist, Andy Timmons.
Wouldn't that be nice? Let him keep it. Okay. Very cool. I ran into Andy at Winter NAMM. And really cool guy. Really down to earth. Lawrence says he got into Maiden at the Killers' Number of the Beast album. Stayed with them until Power Slave. Okay, cool. Hey, Mountain Man Music.
Yeah, I like a bit of Iron Maiden. There's a couple of albums in the middle that basically where when somebody's name just goes out of your head. Not Dave Murray, the other guitarist, not Yannick. When he left, anyway. There was a couple of.
I just messaged Terry. He had to answer a phone call, which would explain why he wasn't here. So, his mom is on the mend. For those that are following, but she is in hospital, and I imagine it was related to that. So,
yeah, I enjoyed Maiden's most recent album. The last couple of albums that they've recorded, they've done in the studio, just live. There's been no, going in and dubbing over tracks and stuff. Just played it, like a live gig. And
right.
Sounds great.
Ooh, Laz got to see Def Leppard in '82 opening for Billy Squier. Nice. That'd be a good show. Very cool. Everyone mentioning Adrian Smith.
Yeah, Adrian Smith. That's what I was talking about. I know who he is. It's just when things go out your head.
That's funny. I just look at the chat. Lawrence is saying to Jasko, very awesome of you to do that. And then in the very next comment, so I'll be buying another one. I think Jasko might get the 68 Deluxe this time. Just saying. if he needs the lead boost put in. So I figure we'll probably go another 10 minutes or so here, folks, on this test. So I guess this counts as a VEDA vlog. We're talking. I'm not playing. It's a vlog.
I would also class it as a success for this, consider it was a test.
I appreciate that, yeah. And I appreciate how easy it was to do this. And I'm really liking some of the added features, like even just posting up the comment. You know, I'm just thinking for any kind of a group hangout, here's the question, post everybody, you know. There's a reason it's called Deluxe. That's right, Lawrence.
Yeah, and this is, I suppose, only going to get better when it's, you know, they add more features to it because it's in beta at the moment. So I wonder if there's a feedback, if there's any features that you could request through like a feedback thing. I can't see any. I can see a having issues button.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be somewhere. But if you can think of anything while it's in beta, it might be worth thinking of anything that you could request as a feature.
See, where are you streaming from? I'm just at home in my studio. Phil's in his studio. I'm in Canada. He's in the UK.
What a crazy modern world we live in. Isn't
it? It's crazy. Yeah. You know, I realized that a few weeks ago. Like, I can't remember the last time I hung out with anybody locally. You know, it's just virtual hangouts, which is fine with me because it's usually better conversation because usually I'm the annoying guy at the party or whatever talking gear anyways, you know.
Stop talking about guitars, Ben. I don't think you're going to get anybody saying that around here.
Yep, preaching to the choir. Jasco says he was shaking when he was on stage. No doubt, buddy. No doubt. It'd be, yeah, much different than, like, for me, it would be, I don't know, jamming with Keith Richards. Well, at least with Keith, I don't have to play overly technical stuff.
It's just a blues jam, you know, you can do that.
Will says he's the annoying guy. Okay, Arthur's out of Naples, Florida. Very cool.
Cool. Yeah, it's always interesting to see where people are watching from.
Yeah, why don't we get a roll call? Where's everybody out of? Just for curiosity. I like doing that every once in a while. We got 32 people watching.
Yeah, it's nice to do a roll call like that because you get to, after you've done it a few times, things start to sink in, don't they? You associate people with where they're from, and you just get to know everybody a little bit more.
A few guests have mentioned that to me, especially off air, because they're like, not only do you know where everybody, it's like you know where they're from. Like, well, I try. All right, so Russ, welcome, Russ. He's out of Iowa. Mike Rohde's out of Kansas. Layla's guitar daddy is out of Indiana. Gussie Wells is not local. That's right. The legends that happen on a channel over time. Mozzie's in Gloucestershire, if I said that correct. Adam Simpson's out of BC. Of course, Jasco's out of the Bronx. Will's the Moon. I bought beachfront property from Poo Ninja. Nice. JJ still in the Phoenix area, aka Hell. Lawrence and Mesa. Marsman's just west of Aaron. Yes, that's true. Jimmy's out of Montana. Mountain Man Music out of Kentucky. Gary's out of Southwest Florida. Casper's near Sheffield. Mickey's in Humboldt, Saskatchewan. Central Pennsylvania for Denny. Chagrin Falls, Ohio for Paint Namer. And hello, Paint Namer. Todd's in Sarasota. Pixel Monkey's in Nashville. Laz is in Livermore, California, Bay Area. Nice. Yeah, that's right, Dale. He says, you know where I'm from, directly across the lake from me. Yep. Janice, hello, Janice, from Stamford, Connecticut.
Hello, Janice.
Very cool. Right on. Brad's in the Tampa area. Yes, and a few people I've Gloucestershire. Okay.
Gloucestershire, yeah.
Humboldt, California. I assume for CA as opposed to Canada. And besides, the problem with being from Saskatchewan is you got to type Saskatchewan. Forget it. I'm 45 years old. I don't think I can still spell Saskatchewan.
Yeah, it's awesome that we're from all over the world band together like this. Yeah.
Exactly. Let's put that one up on the screen. Boom. Yeah, I dig that. That's such a cool feature.
Yeah.
Randy Crooks is in Des Moines, Iowa. Nice.
I'll tell you what, Google are going to be kicking themselves for taking Hangouts down, and if they don't replace the on-air bit, you know, in their free alternative, then they're really going to be kicking themselves, because things like this look a lot smarter.
I don't know what's up, you know, with YouTube making it so hard for a new channel to start, basically. You know, like when like Hack was having a problem, I was thinking he should still be able to go live on laptop, just where you know, like you click on the camera and it says
that's what their replacement
go live or upload a video. Because I thought it was only limited. You had to have 1,000 subscribers, to stream on the mobile app. But as far as I know, you can still, because if you use Hangouts, you should be able to use just the webcam feature. Ivan Carter's out at Tacoma, Washington. Nice.
Better than having to come from a certain Welsh place. I would hate to have to type that out and try to pronounce that place. I know which place you're talking about. Go, go, go. But the whole of it.
4 random Y's in the name.
Yeah.
And they actually all pronounce as different vowels. And you're like, what?
The locals from that area call it Lanfairgo. They like cut out a whole block of the word.
Right.
Make it a lot easier. But yeah, I know that place. I can't say it.
Okay, Lars Guitars says, take care, everyone. Taking the wife out for lunch. Will you enjoy lunch with your wife, Lars Guitars?
Absolutely.
I always make that plural. It's always Lars Guitar, but I always say Lars Guitars.
Yeah, I think it's the Z. It rolls nice in Lars Guitars.
Let's see. Arthur says, yes, it's been rough lately. I've been using YouTube for 10 years. Yeah, I agree. You know, it's just, I swear I got in right at the end of being able to grow with any consistency. And even then, it's been slow growth. Hey, there's Simon Williams. Been waiting on you, buddy. Says, just popping in, say hi on our way out for dinner in Spain. Ah, okay. Enjoy dinner in Spain.
I'll second that. Enjoy your dinner in Spain and the rest of your time in Spain as well.
But before you go, Simon, whereabouts are you in Spain? I'm just curious. I have some friends in Spain.
Simon who?
YouTube/Google is focused on making money. Live streams can clog up their servers, and people watching live streams aren't seeing as many ads. That's true, Dale.
Yeah, so doing this means most of the bulk is done by the StreamYard server, I would have thought then, and then it's just
right. Simon's in
one single feed going to Google.
Okay, I have no idea where that is. I have friends in Barcelona.
But I thought the super chats and stuff like that was supposed to be how Google made their money through live streams.
Well, they do. That's for sure.
Yeah, they definitely make that got held.
Yeah, so that's probably a town in Wales, right?
Yeah, that's the town in Wales. Yeah, the cat just walked across the keyboard.
Like that's insane. That's another thing, Arthur. Yeah, I noticed you drop subscriptions. Like I have one guy that he goes live 5 days a week, and it took me about a week or two to notice because I've been away and I hadn't been watching much YouTube, and all of a sudden I'm like, where's this guy? So I look up, and sure enough, I have become somehow unsubscribed to him.
Yeah, that's happened to me with a couple of channels as well. It's annoying that.
Yeah. Well, it's like, the stats will say, hey, you gained 80 subscribers last month. And I'm thinking, no, I gained 30. So it's like a lot are dropping, whether they are physically unsubscribing or it's just dropping the subscription, which I think is more the case.
No, Lawrence Petross says they probably only pronounce half of that, though. Yeah, so they pronounce the first 2 syllables, Lanfair, and then the last syllable, go. So it becomes Lanfair, go.
Okay, so it's near Gibraltar. So you're in southern Spain. Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Spanish Riviera. Upside down. Good to see you, sir.
Upside down. I love it when he comes into someone's stream and they don't know it's upside down, like up 3. I'm just going to call you.
Well, I remember that was the first time he came into my chat. I was like, Umo Perther. And he's like, dude, it's upside down, written upside down. And I was like, oh, that's brilliant. Please never change your name.
Yeah, that's clever. That's good.
Hey, Michael B. Good to see you, sir.
Hello, Michael B.
So the stream is going through YouTube servers. I think StreamYard is only providing a browser-based interface format. That's quite possible, Dale. You know, we're simple guitar players. We just want it to work. Awesome. All right. Well, I think we'll probably wrap things up, folks. If you have any last-minute questions, ask away. If not, we'll wrap up in a minute or two. If you haven't already subscribed to Phil Mosley Music, definitely subscribe to Phil Mosley Music, because we need to get that channel bigger, bolder, broader, part of the whole global domination.
Domination? Well, we'll see.
Or, well, since you're doing backing tracks, you're assisting in the global domination.
In the background, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I'm on the new computer upside down.
Oh,
I'm using the Streamlabs browser-based streaming software. I don't know what you call it, but I'm using Streamlabs to stream with. Or StreamYard. Christ.
Yeah, I think I've
See you, Lauren.
a couple of times the Streamlabs thing. Too similar.
Yeah. Adam, another stream this Sunday? Yes. I think I will be live Sunday at my usual time, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 1 a.m. in the UK. 4th store today and no new guitar for me, Janice says.
Janice still guitar shopping.
Yeah. Well, you know, take your time, find the one that really feels right to you.
Exactly. Find the right one.
Thank you, JJ. Yeah, I think part of it is I don't think this is very resource heavy either for bandwidth, the StreamYards. That's helping too.
Well, are you going through data or through your Wi-Fi?
No, I'm using hardwired through my ISP.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the only time I'll use data is for the Canucks show, because since I want to play music, I'll just use the mobile app, and then I have the laptop open with the chat as well. Hey, Black Country Blues. There's Terry. All right, so add to stream. And boom! Terry on the bottom.
Hey, I just finally made it in for the end.
Yes, you did. Gussie, no, I haven't moved yet. We're starting house hunting again soon. And thank you, David Ennis, on the new computer.
Casper's just subscribed to me. Thank you very much, Casper. I hope you enjoy the backing tracks. And
now that I have somebody on the bottom, let's see. Does this? Yeah, so it does kind of cover up Terry. It looks like I'm muting Terry. With ironic.
Yeah, that's all right.
Terry. Okay, so now let's see here. Click there. Okay, so that's
there we go.
Narrow. It's like
it's narrow, but it's workable at least. That works too.
Yeah. Okay, so that's reverting back. Interesting. Okay.
Just from the bit I just had the sound unmuted. Yeah, everything sounds like really, really good. I mean, really crisp and whatnot. Dale Palmer. It's the Terry with the mini G's.
That's right. Gussie, I hope you have a better ISP at the new home. It'll probably be marginally better because I think it'll be ExploreNet, and they seem to have 10% more bandwidth because my sister uses ExploreNet. And I think instead of 0.7 meg up, she was getting 0.9.
Jeez.
Hey, there's Rob from Tesi Switch. Good to see you, Rob. Everyone should check out tesiswitch.com. Use coupon code Canucks and save 15%.
Not Canucks, Canucks.
That's right. Which, here's a question before we wrap things up. Did either of you guys see RJ Ronquillo's vlog from yesterday?
No, I did not.
Watch it. The graphics, I swear, was the funniest part. because like it'll come up and it'll be like Phil Mosley, and underneath it'll say Phil Mosley of Phil Mosley Music. And so like Rhett Shaw, his line is there's no plan B. So it's Rhett Shaw, the man without a plan B. And there's a brief, I'm in it for just a few seconds because I guess his camera guy was shooting video of me taking a selfie with RJ, and it just comes up, Ben Coombs, a Canuck with guitars. So I ever thought, well, if the day comes where the Canucks with Guitars show becomes a solo show permanently, I think I will rename it a Canuck with Guitars.
Actually, that wouldn't be too bad of a name, a Canuck with guitar.
Especially if I use that meme of
or
the
guitar, yes,
flooded house with the 10 guitars hanging off of them, which turns out to be a Canadian guy, Terry. The famous meme with the girl, she's in the window, right, and he's carrying all the gear. That was one of the floods in Quebec last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I happened to be watching the CBC News a couple of weeks ago, and they showed that clip. I'm like, that's the dude from the meme.
I loved your Instagram post. Was it yesterday? The steak.
Oh, I know. I couldn't believe that when I saw that. It was like, what is it? Grade A, but EA, and then Canuck beef, and I'm just like, I have to take a photo and share that.
Grade A beef.
That reminds me, I don't think Quentin's in here, but I actually seen a perfect shirt for Quentin.
He was
It was a red shirt, and it had a Heinz ketchup thing on it. It said, "I like ketchup on top of my ketchup." I was just like,
I still
that would
remember
be hilarious.
What was that when we were at In-N-Out Burger, JJ and I, and he's like, "And can I get some extra ketchup for Quentin James?" And the woman looks at me like I'm Quentin. I'm like, I'm not Quentin. That's for some guy in Kentucky. And somebody asked if Phil Mosley's on Instagram. Yes, Upside Down did. There we go.
Yep, I've just replied to him in the chat with it's just Phil Mosley Music as one word.
Yeah, definitely check that out as well, folks. So probably going to wrap things up here. If you guys just want to hold the line, you could do a second channel that's just all you, like what Johnny Beane is doing. I thought about it, Laz, but since this channel is already my name, why not?
Oh, cool. Will Varela said he bought that shirt for his son when he was younger.
Nice. And Rob is playing in Kentucky tonight. Well, safe travels up to Kentucky, Rob, and kicktail at the show tonight.
Absolutely, man.
On that note, folks, as I always say, thanks everybody that tuned in. If you're new, please subscribe, ring that bell. I would recommend Upside Down, unring the bell and re-ring the bell. Maybe that'll help because he's not. I know a bunch of people aren't getting notifications.
I didn't get a few notifications yesterday for some things as well, so maybe that's wrong with YouTube. But
I will be putting up a video for VEDA tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be live or not. We shall see. And then until Sunday evening, as I always say, hold those doors open. Let that guy in ahead of you in traffic. Do good things, and good things will happen to you because karma is real. I'm living the dream. These guys are living the dream. I hope you are too. Have a great Friday or a Saturday if you're around the world. And see y'all later.
Have a great weekend.
Look out, folks.